Well, welcome back to another month of Dr. Grabow video. Continuing with the Lark series. Well, on my last Lark video, there you go, I said they were made from 64 to 84. And that says what's on Wikipedia at least. However, I said that can't be completely true because they still make them today. This is I'm gonna go billiard. Somebody could correct me. Maybe there's a little cant tending toward a Dublin, but anyway, again, Dr. Grabow kind of had a thing with cars for a while, like Buick Riviera, honestly, Skylark. Of course, a lark is a little small bird that's chipper. Speaking of chipper, those of you that have children, young children, feel free to chime in. My son is 9 years old, and he and his mom are currently at Lowe's. Giving Dad a break. So we are like any typical American family where we have a lot of stuff to do during the day. And we homeschool our son. If you're new to my channel, that has been kind of a more recent thing. And it has been going wonderful for him. However, there are times when we have to do things which need him to calm down. And my wife, wearing a lot of different hats, we own a business, and so she often has to take phone calls and things like that. And so there are sometimes she utilizes technology. We'll say that. Now, we learned very early on with our son that he doesn't handle technology well. That dopamine hit doesn't just come and go. It tends to stay, and then tends to have other ramifications. Like today, he has been highly erratic today. Almost manic. But yesterday, my wife allowed him to play a lot of a certain video game. Why, you ask? Because we needed a reward system for him. Because yesterday, he did not want to do jiu-jitsu. And when you have a child who has both high intellectual and physical needs, he needs both. And so in an attempt, my wonderful wife, in an attempt to not go completely brawling with him, said if you go to jiu-jitsu, you can play this video game. And he happily agreed, of course. Did jiu-jitsu, was happy, cool. Actually, they went to a little fair here in town after. Well, he came home, and he probably played 5 hours of this video game. I get home from work. He is a monster afterwards. Not mean, just manic, if you know what that is. Just everywhere, very erratic, bouncing off the walls. I told my wife, he reminds me of the one gremlin from Gremlins 2. Yeah, the one with the kooky eyes. So I don't know if you guys have experienced that with your children. Now, my son is on the spectrum, and I think that those things are amplified in those people. Could be wrong. I've never read the research on it. My wife has. She says it's definitely a possibility. But it was bad today. It has been bad today. I mean, we've played everything from pillow fight to sword play, or we do the foam swords, to Jedis and Siths, and we played Dungeons and Dragons and Warhammer and card games, and then we've chased each other. We walked the dogs together. What else have we done? Haven't started the fire for this evening, but I had some time, so I don't know if I'm going to have time this evening. But there, he stacked the firewood. He's also split some firewood. No, he's not swinging an axe, guys. He's got the little, I don't know if you've ever seen this thing. I'll have to get it out. Like a little kindling splitter. It's a circle thing. You just hit it with a hammer. Picked up dog poop. But he was just bouncing off the walls. So she took him to Lowe's. And the price for me, she knew I was going to have a pipe. The price for that is she's probably going to buy Christmas and Halloween decorations. As well as we just needed some household stuff. So I wanted to give at least a shameless plug. I have no affiliation with them. I should say maybe him, because I think it's a very small business. But I did have some people ask me, where do you get your Grabows from? And there's a lot of different places you can get them. You can get them on Four Noggins. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them on... I believe Pipes and Cigars sometimes has them. Smoking Pipes doesn't carry them. I'm sure there's a few other websites, but where I go for my Grabows, and again, this is a fairly new Lark, and I believe it's fairly new production as well, because the stem's pretty thick. I mean, I don't know if you can see how thick that stem is West Virginia Smoke Shop. Now, can't put a link. Okay, can't put a link. But I have never been let down by them. Great customer service. Wonderful shipping. Discreet as well, which you gotta be in this day and age. But small business, lots of codger blends there. He has started carrying some of the codger blends by the ounce as well. So if you guys are looking for Carter Hall, Granger, there's another one, Prince Albert, by the ounce. I do believe he has that. Of course, he doesn't have my favorite, which is what's in the pipe, half and half. But he has it. He's just not by the ounce. He has the packs where you can do you can order 5 pouches and you get a little discount, or you can order the tub, or you can just order 1 pouch if you want. He's also got some of the, I'm going to say this, esoteric, not esoterica, but esoteric Sutliff blends and stuff that you don't really see other places. One that I'm going to review here during the month of Grabow. But yeah, check them out. Give them some love. Give them some support. We got to keep our small guys around. All right, so that's the next in the Lark line. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think about kids and technology. I'm really happy that I grew up. Most of my childhood, I didn't have it, to be honest with you. I had Game Boys when I was probably in my early preteens. You know, before that we had like, remember there was like kind of like a game, it was like a little football game that lit up, and yeah, you push the buttons, or it was like I don't want to say Tecmo Bowl, that's not right, that was Nintendo, but anyway. But I'm glad I didn't have that stuff till I was older, because I think it's a whole lot easier to moderate and mediate it when you're older, even though we're all addicted to it. But and again, I think technology for some things are great. It's just, man, seeing him fasting from technology and with it, totally different kid. All right, enough for me. Take care, guys. We'll see you very soon on another month of Dr. Grabow video.